up? My name's Molly and welcome to my first YouTube video. Today we're going to be talking about my top 5 body weight booty building exercises. Now, a lot of people ask me on my Instagram and in person how I built my legs and built my butt. I used to have absolutely no butt, and when I'm saying it was flat, it was really flat. I'll see if I can find a picture and I'll insert it right here. A lot of the exercises that I use are actually body weight exercises with bands. So I'm going to be showing you guys how to create resistance with just your body weight, no equipment needed. I do lift weights as well, so I don't just do body weight exercises. A lot of them are mostly about mind to muscle connection. So I find that in my training, if I am not feeling a muscle working, especially with body weight exercises, I'm probably not doing the exercise right or utilizing the full potential of my muscle. I will play the workout footage now. I think I'm gonna do a voiceover for this video, so I hope you guys enjoy the footage and let's get started with the workout. I'm using a yellow light band, a green medium band, a blue heavy band, and a super band called a slingshot. My first favorite exercise is a banded glute bridge. You'll put the band around your knees and lay back. This is a common beginner mistake when performing a glute bridge. My low back is arched and my spine is hyperextended. To avoid hyperextending your spine, exhale fully and squeeze your ribs down and push your low back against the floor before lifting your hips up. My next favorite exercise is a banded glute kickback. I'm placing the band around one of my knees, stretching it out, and then trapping it under my opposite knee. Here, I am demonstrating improper technique for a banded glute kickback. My low back is hyperextended, I am looking up, and I am swinging my leg. In order to create more tension on my glute, I am squeezing my core, looking down towards the floor, and slowly lifting my leg up and lowering it down with control. When performing body weight exercises, time under tension is extremely important. Here, I'm creating more time under tension by slowly lifting my leg up and then slowly lowering it down. This exercise is called a banded fire hydrant. I'm doing the same thing as the last exercise by trapping the band underneath my knee. When performing this movement, you want to avoid having your knee too close to your elbow. This will hit your TFL and your hip flexor and your obliques instead of targeting your glutes. Instead, you want to slowly bring your knee out to a 45-degree angle, stretching the band to its max capacity and squeezing your glute at the top. Just like the last movement, you want to avoid swinging your leg to the side. Instead, slowly pulse your leg up to the top and slowly control it all the way back down to the bottom. This exercise is called a lateral band walk. Here, I am demonstrating bad technique. My low back is arched, my core is disengaged, and I am taking large steps to the left and right side. Here, I am not pushing against the band, but I am allowing the band to pull my knees inward, which will make it hard for me to activate my glutes. Keep your knees stacked over top of your ankles. You want a slight slope in your low back, but also squeeze your core down. Take small, controlled steps from left to right, leading with your knee, focusing on using your outer hip to pull the band apart. Whenever I perform lateral band walks, I imagine my knee tracing over my pinky toe. I try to keep my knee stacked directly on top of my ankle and just use my outer glute to push the band apart. This movement is called a banded hip thrust. You will need a thick band and a box or a platform to place your upper back on. The banded hip thrust is a hip extension exercise just like your banded glute bridge. So all of the same principles apply, except for this one, my upper back is placed on a box. There are a lot of different hip thrust variations that you can perform. Here I'm performing an isometric hold while abducting my knees. Another variation to the hip thrust would be a single leg hip thrust. This is by far one of my favorite bodyweight exercises. I feel so much tension on my glutes with no assistance needed from a band or a weight or anything like that. I didn't film an outro clip for this video because it's my first YouTube video and I honestly totally forgot. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.